Street.
It's on Kelly. That way.
Adhd Street. Or down.
You're turning right. What's up? What's up, man? Up with life? I'm vlogging, by the way. I'm gonna have to beep this too. You and Brianna in your potty mouth.
Okay, move the phone down off my face.
What?
Just take it off my face. And look at this right here. I don't want that on camera.
Nobody worried about you.
Come on now. I'm already old.
You're so insecure.
Old and look pregnant.
Uh-oh. I warned you yesterday. Continue straight. Well, I'm not wasting a good fit. You whipped this little edge, huh? You learn how to work your buttons.
Yeah. I was rolling with it all the way over the other day.
It was 70 yesterday. I was in shorts. We went to Value World.
I was at work.
Went to Value World last night.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got some t-shirts. I think it's the church right there. Across the street, so you gotta go down.
Yeah. Person was lying on my side.
No. She didn't want to say person. No, that's Trinity. You gotta go up, Mo. Oh, they wanted you to turn around there. The next one.
Is that the church?
Nope. It's on that side, though.
What in the good Lord?
We are going to a garage sale or church sale, rummage sale,
Ooh,
a sale
man.
that we've been stalking on Facebook since last.
There's some damn Jehovah's Witnesses. I swear. Ooh, we're fighting if you pull me up into some Jehovah.
It's a Baptist church. Are they worse?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
All right, so we're gonna go down 0.7 miles, and it's gonna be on my side.
Well, I think I had to turn around to this.
Yeah, you did Michigan live. Yeah. But they said everything's free. Hope I'll find something. We're not gonna go in there and be greedy or nothing, but we think it's a trap. I thought about this morning when I was talking to Bree, that they're putting out this little free garage sale. Come visit us, but we're gonna keep you.
The Lord.
I had this event one time. I was in Walmart with Bree, and people walked up to me and asked if they could pray for me, and I was like, so I got into a 45-minute debate on the hypocrisy behind Christianity and the origin of Catholicism and how it started and how it overtook the banking system and the history in Egypt. And they were, I mean, one guy was really going back and forth with me. The other lady, I scared her. So I'm fine with dealing with hypocritical Christians. I can do that. But I think this might be a little trap. They're not bad people. The stuff that they're hypocrites. Oh, look. What's that say? Yard sale today. Oh, the DJ's setting up and you already here. Yard sale today. Everything is free. Noon to 3. Oh, it's a little baby church. So you just got to park somewhere and wait for a half hour. They ain't even putting nothing out yet, man. So you gonna flip around and park over there. But They got the signs out. Oh, they brought Aldi bags, man. They smart.
I was gonna ask you.
Dang, man, they brought Aldi bags. Well, it's too late now. We're here. It starts in a half hour, and she's up there with the bags. They ain't even opened yet. We're not the only ones. You don't have no kind of Aldi bag in this car, do you? Well, we got our hands. Aldi
No,
bags,
you go
man.
over to the book bags, grab you one of them.
You right. You right.
You know how we do.
Forever clean clothing. Forever resale. There's a new resale.
Ain't that that dollar lady?
Yeah, clothing, $199, $189. They got a resale. There's a new resale store?
No, we been to that.
Yeah. They don't have a church parking lot, I don't think. You don't park with these people. She parked in the parking lot with the people.
You gotta at least get me in a better angle.
Well, get a better angle. You need gas. You need gas, man.
I know I have things in my account that I've been holding on to for life or death for gas for my car. Cause I already paid out my little $5 and change yesterday. I get paid Friday. I'm trying to hold on.
It's Sunday.
I know.
That just seems a whole wish and a prayer. Pixie dust. Seems like a hope, wish, and a prayer and pixie dust. That's 5 days away. You're gonna go more than 39 miles in 5 days? And then...
But if I put 20 in, it'll be near the 3/4 mark.
Okay, so
And
you're
that should get me... No, because my, it's really good, I guess.
No?
Honestly, for me and Glow Stick going to work, it was 40 or 45 to fill it, depending on where we stopped. And that gas tank stayed for the week.
Church has got the best chandeliers. I'll see it through the window.
Mm.
The DJ keep looking at us.
Are you sure they're still in service?
I can go on their Facebook page and show you. B-roll. Mama cleaned up. She got that in the trunk full. She got her bags and bags. A whole new wardrobe. She get to play dress up fashion show. I got some things for Bree and a couple sweaters for me when I'm feeling fancy. Some Stacey Adams shoes for when I want to dress up nice. Successful day. Oh yeah. So I picked up Aaron some highlighter shirts because he bought this in wintertime. He bought this highlighter reflective coat because he works in trees and he's accident prone. So we thought maybe if people could see him, it would lessen his chance of being injured.
Little glow stick?
Little glow stick. It don't work, but I mean, he looks, you can see him.
From a distance.
From a distance. So I got him some hoodies that are highlighters. But the people were nice, and it's like growing up. Like my grandmother, her mother was Pentecostal Christian, and Pentecostal Christians are, if you know, are very.
You gotta be this way. You gotta
strict.
be that way.
They put you in a box, and if you're not what they want you to be, then you get out of their box and you're condemned. You know, the type that women shouldn't wear pants and
no dancing,
and I couldn't have a Harry Potter toothbrush growing up because my grandma would throw a fit. And I love Harry Potter. I love magic and wizards and fantasy, and that's not something that was. But then she sit there and watch a never-ending story with magic and sci-fi, like she likes Star Trek. So I don't understand. You know, I think it's like this, and she was this indoctrinated like around Christianity. But they were cool people. Except for I asked one of the ladies if I could bring some of my self-help books. She kind of hesitated when she said yes. So that's the thing with like most modern Christians that I'll notice is they won't take accountability for themselves. Like it's either God or the devil did it. It's not like I did it. But this lady was wearing manifest on her, so maybe times are changing, and I'm thinking that's what's going on. I'm hoping that's what's going on, where everybody coexists and opens their mind up to more than just the belief system that we were told to believe in. You know, today's more of an informational day, I guess. Yesterday's vlog was boring. Well, it wasn't boring. It actually came out to be a good 25 minutes. But I'm gonna get in here and make me a double filet of fish sandwich. You want a filet of fish sandwich?
Oh yeah.
With cheese and
You were speaking to my inner fat child. I'm starving.
I don't have no Miracle Whip.
I don't care.
A dry double filet fish
I'll eat
sandwich.
that sucker with ketchup right about now. Don't judge me. I hear you.
Maybe I'll get her to answer some burning questions that I had in my mind. Alright. So, Brianna says she noticed when I'm going into mania because she can get the signs prior to, right? And a manic phase is when I'm like, I don't sleep. I'm like hyperfixated on things. I'm like all the time. I'm making irrational decisions. Very like, did you notice my pupils will get really, really big? You didn't notice stuff like that when I was a kid, or we was all crazy? So you figured it was just...
You were just always, like, hype. Always been that way.
Ow! I am hyper, but I've been in a manic phase now for a month, and I'm coming out of it. And when I come out of mania, I feel a lot of shame, but I also feel like I'm going stir crazy in this house because I can't do anything about it right now. My heart test is on Thursday, and they're going to tell me if I have artery things. So I was watching Grey's Anatomy yesterday, and one of the doctors had a tooth infection, and it spread to her heart, and she couldn't eat and stuff. And she went into VFib, and she died and had to resuscitate her because the poison from her tooth traveled to her heart. So Brianna's like, do you think that's what happened to you? Why they're thinking you have heart problems? Because your tooth infection spread? And I'm really thinking it might have.
Yeah,
Everything started there. But because of the GERD, the acid eats everything. It's really strong. Like it can like corrode a battery. Like the stomach acid is strong. So all that's been eaten all the way up, like my mouth and everything. Are you over this?
I'm
Yeah.
tired.
You got, oops. You got all of that. Because you did all of that. Walk of shame, walk of shame. My disco ball fell. But I got to put it back up before the party.
Why not Thumbtack and tape?
It looks gross when it's not lit up, you know? It looks like it's just stuff on the ceiling. But it looks really fun when it's lit up. You got a lot of pants. You got more pants than anything. All of that's pants in this?
Those are regular street pants. These are dress pants.
Well, I hope you going to a lot of fancy places.
Work.
Where?
I didn't really have any work.
Oh, and the bag it came in was its own gift.
Don't be talking about Vera.
Vera Wang. Vera Bradley. Vera Wang makes dresses and
Yeah.
perfumes. That's Moses. Alrighty. So, I got these. Pretty nice. Stacy had them.
Hey Siri, where's the nearest Ben and Jerry's?
Yeah, he does that. I got some. Yeah.
Siri?
Yeah, asking about ice cream. He said, where is it though?
All the way in Ann Arbor.
Nice.
42
Nice
miles.
sweater.
Apparently, free ice cream.
That's where we went on it. Look, there's Baskin Robbins and stuff. And the Sugar Bowl is on 10 Mile. Oh, yeah.
You going?
That's an hour away. I'm not going an hour away for ice cream cone. I spend more in gas. It's not even April yet. And then
That's what we're gonna plan ahead?
This guy.
You gotta
Okay.
get my persistency.
I am the most persistent person you have ever met in your life.
You're not
I give you a run for your money, my guy. Alright, and this is for wife. Hopefully she likes them. I'm vlogging. They had nothing for men, dude. I'm telling you. They had suits. Just suits.
Oh wow.
My mom found all that was in her size. Like this, all of this is her.
No. Yes.
And then them pot and pan. Brianna got like a few things, but there was like just suits.
Oh wow. I mean, it's never bad to add to your suit collection.
But they're church guy suits. Yeah. She got this little thingy. Got her this little thingy.
Yeah, I'm good on a church suit.
Then I got her these pants.
I don't go to church like that, so there's no reason.
Nice little brand new sweater. And then I got her this. With the, you know, bros.
I'm coming out beat up.
I gotta sell these because they ain't gonna fit nobody, but. So, successful little trip. And, I made me fish sandwich because I'm hungry. And we don't want to repeat a vlog 1. Okay. So, I had to drive to get cheese and Miracle Whip to make my fish sandwich because I had really wanted it and I had everything but 2 things. So we go on an adventure to get those 2 things that I desperately need to eat the one thing that I'm hyper fixated on right now, which is fish sandwiches. So Sunday's weird, man. Sunday's like the world doesn't want to go back to work and they're tired, but they still have things to do. So everybody's kind of like everywhere, you know? Ooh, can I make it before this truck? I can. So into Aldi we go to get some cheese. Perfect spot. So I'm gonna do that. I just got to Aldi. I guess I'll check in with you guys in a minute. The bag is secured. So I don't like Sunday. I don't know what my mom has on in her car. There's nowhere to put my dang phone. I have to get her a clippy here so I can vlog and roll. So let me get buckled because safety first. Okay. Watch for pedestrians. Dig in your pocket. He had a handlebar mustache. I think people who can rock a handlebar mustache don't care about nothing in life, man. They're one of the most happiest people. Come on, Impala. Like, they're just happy to exist. Because they got a handlebar mustache. They could wear cool Hawaiian shirts. And not everybody can pull it off, man. It's an aesthetic to be one of those guys. I got a cheesecake from the gas station earlier, and it tasted like straight nutmeg, and it is not East Detroit Bakery. If you know and you're around, like the east side of Detroit, Warren area, come on, lady, and you been over to this bakery, bro, I'm telling you, ain't nothing like it. Bakery cheesecake, you can't hold a candle to them. They put cookie dough inside of their cheesecake. I'm gonna take the back way. I ain't dealing with all that. So many people out today. Green light. But looks like they're having a very intense conversation at the bus stop. I used to take the bus for a long time. Actually, I grew up with the bus system, and I used to work 45 minutes away from where I live when I used to stay with my mom about 6 or 7 years ago. And we had to get up at 5:30 in the morning to catch the bus, to catch another bus, to catch another bus, just for us to get to work on time. And by the time we got to work, we were already exhausted. Like, I would take the bus down to one point, my wife would get off, and then she would take her bus up to where she had to go. And I went a completely different direction with my brother, because I had my brother working with me when I used to work landscape. And I quit working landscape because I got attacked by a yellow jacket nest, and it turns out that I'm highly allergic to those. And I almost died on a property in Orchard Lake in 2020. One of those years. I almost died. I was rushed to the hospital. It was a whole thing. And it was scary. And I started questioning reality. I started questioning my belief system. Nothing made sense to me anymore. And I started breaking myself apart at that point. I went way out of the way. Like, way out of the way to end up at the same place. I don't know what I'm doing today. Yellow blinking light, you can go. But it was terrifying for me to get stung. Like, I got stung like 12 times by a yellow jacket nest because they were irritated by the blower I was wearing, the backpack blower. And the crazy thing about it, though, is my brother, who is asthmatic, was going to blow this part. And I'm like, no, I'll do it. You go and do this, right? I just had the urge to do that. And I started blowing these leaves down into this wooded area that they had. And I felt something on my leg. I was wearing cargo shorts. And I looked down, and it was a yellow jacket. And then I started feeling stings all over my body. So I took off the blower because I knew that's what was annoying them. They were ground nesting. They don't like the vibration. So I took it off and I started running. They stung me as I ran. And I went over to my brother and my coworker, and I'm like, I don't feel right, man. Like, I'm itchy. I'm itching everywhere. So I called my boss, and he's like, go up and drive to the Rite Aid and get you some Benadryl. So we pack everything up, and I was going to head up there. Mind you, there's never anybody on this street. It's a very secluded area in Orchard Lake. Like, Bob Seger lives on this street. And like 3 houses down from the house that I was at. And these ladies walk by, and I get out. Like, someone said, get out and ask them, get out and ask. So I got out, and I'm like, hey, this is what happened. What do you think I should do? She said, you need to call an ambulance. So I did. My brother did. And while I'm sitting there waiting for the ambulance, back then I used to smoke. I used to smoke cigarettes. Like, I smoked for 13 years, but I was sitting there smoking a cigarette, waiting on the ambulance, dying. And I looked at my brother and I was like, bro, don't judge me. This is the last one I smoked. And they got there and they're like, whoa, okay, you're coming with us. So I thought they were just going to, give me a shot. And they're like, no, you are going into anaphylaxis. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I took my shoes off, I took my hat off, I was itchy on my feet and my hands and my face. My head swelled up 2 times its size. Like, it was bad. And I remember being in the hospital, or being in the ambulance rather, and the guy was trying to ask me questions, and I was like fading in and out of consciousness. And when I came back to, I said, call my wife. Call my wife. And he said, okay, well, we'll call her at the hospital. I said, you have to call her now. So I got my phone out with a little bit of hazy sight I had, and I had them talk to her, and by that point she was already halfway there. And mind you, we were 45 minutes away from my house. And when my brother was talking to her, I said, call her because something's wrong with me. I said, baby, you're not going to make it to me in time. I'm too far. You're not going to make it. She said, okay. This girl did a 45-minute trip in 20 minutes. 20, because I told her she would not make it to me in time. And she knew that I was donezo. I was gone. The ambulance made it to me within 3 minutes of my life ending. And that didn't really sit in for me until years later that I was dying. Because, people talk about dying in all these different ways, like, oh, it's gonna hurt, and there's this long drawn out thing, and it literally feels like going to sleep. And it's fighting the sleep is the hardest part of dying. Like, when you're going through a situation like that, like fighting the urge to literally just want to rest. I was so tired. When I got into the ambulance, when I got out of shock and everything had set in, that's when I started going to sleep. And they gave me another shot, which brought me back. And I ended up throwing up, and they gave me a steroid pill. When I got in there, I was freezing because the epinephrine does that. And they gave me like 6 heated blankets. And by the time I got to the room, I said, hey, my wife's coming. You have to let the security know. She has to let her know where I am, because I can't talk to her right now, And they assured me, and they got me in my room, and it wasn't even 2 minutes later. It wasn't even 2 minutes later, she was there. And she didn't recognize me when she passed the room the first time. She I think they're going through something, man. This guy in this Jeep, he literally jumped in the window. Remember that neighbor we said we didn't like and we don't talk to? Them. He jumped in the Jeep as it was driving to get away. That was weird, bro. But she didn't recognize me. She said I was swollen, and she sat there with me. And then, when I got out, the one thing that my employer said, even though I got stung on a property of one of his biggest clients, and that could have been a whole lawsuit, and I decided not to ruin that relationship because I knew the importance of the relationship to my boss. I didn't sue. I could have. I didn't. But he said, so you're gonna come back tomorrow? I'm like, no, I need to heal. I need to take a breather. He's like, yeah, but I can't lose you, and I need you back. Like, his only concern was me coming back to work, because he didn't want to lose time, not the fact that I almost lost my life. And that really taught me something, man. It made me leave that job. That was terrible. And then I ended up at a job that was more terrible. So he wasn't terrible. He was just passive aggressive, and I didn't know my worth at that point. So this last job that literally almost took my life again, they didn't sting me, but I had to talk with the universe. I said, please don't sting me again. They're like, all right, we're going to attack your physical health and put you into exhaustion for years and until you notice what's going on or you can't go anymore. And that's what happened. So I had to opt out. I couldn't go anymore. And then when I went back, everything went wrong. And I can't do a lot of movement consecutively without my chest hurting and feel like I'm losing air. I get completely drained. My limbs go numb all the time. I don't know what's completely wrong with me, but I know I worked in burnout for a long time, for years, and that has a big impact. I went through a lot of stuff this last 5 years, a lot. I went through a lot of spiritual healing. I went through tearing myself apart and putting myself back together. I went through losing people and things that I never wanted to lose. I lost 100 pounds in a year. I lost my ability to eat. But I gained my self-worth, and I gained my confidence, and I gained being my own advocate, and I gained knowing who is for me and who is not, and being very discerning when it comes to places and relationships that I expose myself to. So I published self-help books. I got back into music. I started a few businesses. I dreamed, and I allowed myself to create things that mattered to me. So I guess there's goods and bads to all of it. You know, I got really into tarot. I've been reading tarot for about 10 years. And I haven't recently because of the way that the energy has been going right now. I don't want to explore it right now. I'm protecting myself because I'm really overly sensitive, and I can't open myself up to things that I know won't benefit me. So I'm going to go in, and I finally got my cheese, and I'm going to make myself my fish sandwich. Let's see what's up with Mama Dukes. So I'll catch you in a little bit.
Come on.
She makes an appearance.
I've been asleep all day.
She is asleep because she's exhausted. Hi, Papa. Hi, Papa. But like, anybody that's ever done anything is nuts. And like, nobody understands them, and they're complete bat crazy until they die and people realize they were right. Like,
it's like that saying, what, damn, I can't forget.
Crazier than a house rat?
No, I've never heard that one, no. Like,
Tyler says that. He's a tarot reader on YouTube.
The person that, basically the person that, like, get by the is the one that's...
The one that, yeah.
The more that's...
The one that's remembered is the one on the other side of the trigger, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I'm second option. I just hope you know that, because he wants her.
He didn't like the position I'm sitting in.
But like, I used to down myself for being different, or thinking outside the box, or being hyper, or having all these crazy ideas, when I think nobody else really understood what I was on, so they judged me for that instead of opening their mind to something different, you know? I created a lot of cool stuff. I made a whole... The car wash kits. You guys haven't heard about that yet. That's pretty dope, huh? So I came out of a year-long depression spiral that Read my book. You'll see what was in that the day we met. It served me a good
while
purpose.
you were there.
But I came out of that and I had this idea. Like I was working at the car wash and I created the design for the packaging. I found a manufacturer. I did product research on what I was going to put in it. I built the website. I assembled all these. They helped. I assembled the kits. I got the UPC for them. We made the goo. Like all the packaging individually for everything that was inside of it. We got the display made. It's still in a gas station, and I built it in 3 months. I built it from scratch. I was the operations manager. I was logistics. I was marketing. I was branding. I was design. I was warehouse work. Like everything you can think of. I just made it, and because I needed something to be excited about again. And the same thing with that book. My first book, it took me 5 months to write. It's Everything Hurts, I Don't Know Why. And then my second book took me a year to write. And then these fantasy books, the fantasy self-help books that I put out, it took me like 2 months to write 300 pages each. So I get a bug to do something and I do it and I just go for it. And I think people used to, like, she didn't understand it before either, She's like,
it seemed chaotic.
That's fair.
Now if he does something, it's because he's working through something. I'm used to it.
I work through things creatively. And I'll get my answer, But I have to express these things that I feel somehow. Otherwise, I end up going on this manic, self-destructive path that I don't do that anymore. Because I found outlets for things. I'm still going to feel the energy that I feel. I'm still going to experience life, You got to do something with that. Otherwise, it drives you crazy. And you'll try to self-destruct because you don't understand why you feel the way you feel. Instead of just acknowledging that you feel that way and letting it out. Like right now, I feel like I have cement shoes in my life, and I'm trying to find anything that'll make me feel hopeful about life. And I'm finding a new thing every day to feel hopeful about and feel like I have a purpose. Most of the time, it's her.
He's making biscuits.
Like most of the time, my day doesn't start until she's a part of it, And it sucks. Because I've always felt like I was supposed to do something so much more than what I'm doing. And I've made a lot of cool shit. Done a lot of music. I still do music. And I'm working on a really, really cool project right now with a friend of mine. But that spark, I want to find it again. And I want to sink my teeth into something and know that it helps people. Hi, Ozzy. Hi, Papa.
He's gotten big.
He's staring at you, bro.
Come here.
Ow, dude, you're heavy, bro. Ow. So, how do you go about putting an animal on a diet?
The only cat the vet called fat was Ziggy, and she's smaller than most of them.
He's a chunker.
Or not, his son's bigger.
He's a chunker.
You can't put food out all day for him. Give him 3 meals a day.
Chunker.
He got a big head.
How was your day, love?
Well, I went to work. It was busy.
Yeah.
Especially since I was by myself. I was supposed to vlog it. I just didn't have time.
I'm going to give you the tripod to take to work since you can set it up on the counter like you did with me.
I can only do it on, like, Sundays.
That's fine.
I went to the store.
Wait, that's not going to get you in trouble, is it? Because you're showing people how stuff is made? Isn't that against your...
I don't know.
Agreement you signed?
I don't know. We're not supposed to post stuff on social media, but Benny has it all over his Facebook, so... I went to Walmart to get more party supplies and...
What party supplies? Oh.
Your drink thing.
My drinker...
Make jungle juice.
I can't drink, but the party goers are going to have a blast.
Oh, I also...
Oh!
Man down! I didn't show you the sprinkles, but I got the gold sprinkles for your cake.
You told me about them.
They're like the sugar ones, so they should dissolve on the cake, so you can eat them. What else did I get?
I want depression sweets.
You want depression ice?
No, I don't want sherbet. I
You
can't
got
have
ice cream
sherbet.
downstairs, I think.
I want cheesecake.
You always want cheesecake.
I'm weaning off of the fish, but I'm gonna eat them 2 bags you bought me. I asked her to pick me up some fish at this store.
That fish is not cheap.
That's good fish.
Um.
I'll panhandle it, ungrass
Well,
it.
if any,
Fish sandwich, $2.
$2 make you holla.
I'll give him a water bottle for $3. People
A
be
fish
hungry.
sandwich, a small bag of chips for $5, and a drink for $5.
Yep, and a sack lunch. People going down grass at $5 lunch. I'm gonna be a fish peddler.
Shut up. But went to Walmart, came home, ate because I only had 2 hash browns and I was starving. And then I took a nap. And Bubba cooked dinner for me. I'm sorry, because I was supposed to make dinner.
I did cook dinner.
That small packet hamburger that I bought was.
I put it in the fridge, but I don't know what it was for.
It was for dinner.
Oh, well,
it
now
was
it's
to
not.
have extra sloppy Joe. That's why I got 3 cans. Of
No,
sauce.
it's not.
And that's it. I woke up at like 8:30.
What are you gonna do with your? You're not gonna go to bed till like midnight.
Oh no, we going to bed now, or not now, but after this.
You're going to bed?
I'm sleepy still.
I'm gonna watch my show.
And then I gotta get. I don't care for what we've been. This Juicy. I don't understand what's going on. I don't like it.
There's a bunch of random stuff that didn't make Tubi, I think.
Apparently, or
It's
Zeus.
like watered down Zeus, right? Watered down Zeus.
I want to finish. Could have been. Everything's could have been.
That's his thing.
Could have been love. Or I like what's this? The one in the middle. When they guess.
Kevin Lang.
I mess with that show fun. It's funny too.
Yeah. Alright.
What'd you do today?
Well, I vlogged most of it, but I got up and Mama called me when I was supposed to take my pill. So I took my pill. And I made my breakfast essentials and I got dressed. And did my morning routine. And I went with her. And when we came back home, did I tell you I called you? I had to go to Aldi because I forgot cheese. And cheese and Miracle Whip. The Miracle Whip from Aldi tastes sweeter.
Because it's not real Miracle Whip. It's off-brand.
The other one was off-brand, but it was a better off-brand.
You want to make your own mayo? No, you're not supposed to.
Hurt my lungs,
dude.
dude.
You don't eat mayo. You eat Miracle Whip. I was going to say, you can't have
But,
mayo.
like, I did that.
You think you like hummus? We can make homemade
Can I
hummus.
have it?
It's...
I had tacos for dinner.
I know, I seen the one on the...
I had my, I made refried beans on my tortilla shells I could have. And then I put shredded chicken and my seasonings on there with my beans. And then I found a queso that I can have. That's not real
Can
spicy.
you have bell peppers?
Mhm.
Okay.
I red onions
make
too.
like a roasted red pepper hummus for
Red
you.
pepper.
Bell pepper. It's bell pepper. Red pepper.
Oh, so things with red pepper in it is just bell pepper?
No, not all the time. That one is just
This
specifically
world is so
bell pepper.
confusing.
I learned how to make it.
My
in
ears
school.
are ringing.
Who talking about you?
Everybody and nobody. But, and then I edited the video from the second vlog number 2, from the Value World trip. And then I'm almost done
Value
piecing
world.
together today's vlog. So that's number 3. I've been doing them like every other day I have a full video, except for the last 2 days I have a full one. But
You're too heavy for Papa right now. You can lay on me. Lay down.
I think I'm sad.
Why you sad? It's almost your birthday. It's because you're turning 30. You think life's over for some reason?
I'm not worried about turning 30.
Because you made it a lot farther than you thought you would.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd be here.
You're welcome.
I told them the story about the bees earlier.
Jeffrey.
About how you made it to me in literally 20 minutes, 45
It
minutes.
wasn't 20 minutes. It was 15 minutes exact.
15 minutes exact.
Maybe 15, almost 16. But I did it in 15 minutes.
Because you thought
Without freeway.
you weren't going to make it to me before I died.
Oh, no. I was going to make it.
Get you one that time hops when you're on your deathbed. This girl's proven her loyalty and love to me in so many ways. Like, you wouldn't even be able to fathom the ways that she's done that for me. I'd like to say I've done the same.
Nah, you lacking a little bit. No, I'm joking.
Am I?
No, I'm joking.
Am I a good husband?
Yes.
Why?
Very attentive. I don't like these questions. I don't like being put on the spot. Attentive. Right now the roles are reversed, but you're making sure everything I would do before it's done now, and I really appreciate it. He is not a cook, but I will tell you, he is learning. He still has to call me for some things, but...
They ain't complained once. She was stuck on the chicken I made.
No, I complained the one time about the fish, but it was because too much of that seasoning and lemon got used, because you don't have actual lemon. But other than that, everything's been pretty good. You got my smothered potatoes down, I'll give you that. The only thing you're missing is onion. And I mean like actual onions.
I got onions.
Yeah, you just never put them in there.
No.
Which I told
I got
you
half
they
an
do.
onion in the fridge I gotta use for dinner tomorrow.
Onion.
No, we got enough manwich. I was gonna put it in a manwich meat, but I've never seen chopped onions in manwich.
You can put it in there.
Yeah, but I've never seen it. It's not
Onions
a thing.
and bell pepper, I've done it.
Did you get your dinner?
Yeah.
Was it good?
Yeah.
Did I do it alright?
It needed a little bit more barbecue sauce, but...
You said a little bit.
Did you literally just...
I got a video. I can show you what I did.
I feel like
We
you
could
just...
go step by step. I'm a vlogger now. I got video proof.
Oh, my back.
Back hurts?
Yeah. It's from the way I slept, because I slept all balled up.
You slept on my side.
No, I slept diagonal, thank you very much.
I saw you do it. And then you flipped over the opposite way and didn't move at all.
You weren't trying to lay down. There was no issue. I can lay on your side if you're not in the bed. Girl math.
Playing with the wrong...
I'm over this show. I can't.
Alright, you want to sign off, baby?
Yep.
And tell them.
What do I tell them?
Good night, strangers.
Good night, strangers. Bye.